Hello friends, welcome to another video, and this question is asked in December 2010 BEE paper. And what question says? The question says a voltage of 200 at an angle of 25 degree volt is applied to a circuit composed of two parallel branches. If the branch current are 10 at angle 45 degree and 20 at angle minus 30 degree, determine the KVA, KVAR, KW in each branch. Also calculate the PF of the combined load. So friends, yes, this is a question which is given to you, and you can see, you can imagine, it is given that the circuit is compressed of two parallel branch. Okay, so I draw for you here a little bit of circuit. You can see over here that the circuit which consists of two parallel branch, that is B1 and B2, you can say. Okay, so this is the two branch, and the total voltage of 200 is provided at angle 25, and the individual branch current, that is I1 and I2, is given to you. And what we asked to find is the power. Okay, so KVA, KVAR, KW is nothing but the three different type of power in AC circuit specially. Okay, so what is the formula? First of all, we will see what is the formula to find these power. Okay, and so the first, that is KW, is the power which we called as P, that is active power, and its formula is VI cos phi. Okay, the second power is KVAR. Okay, and this power is called reactive power. Okay, and its formula is VI sin phi. And the third power, that is KVA, it is called apparent power, and it is represented by S, and its formula is V into I. So you can see in this formula that we just required the voltage and the current, and this phi, the angle phi, okay, which is phase difference between voltage and current, to find the power, okay, which we asked to find. So let's begin without wasting time. Let's begin. The first thing we need to find is this phase angle, that is phi. Okay, so we will find phi between voltage and current. Okay, so finding phi1 between V and I1. Okay, I am provided with two current, I1 and I2, so I am finding the phase difference phi between V and I1. Okay, so what is the phase difference between V and I1, that is phi1, is given as the angle of I1. What is the angle of I1? You can see in a question the angle of I1, that is 45 degree. Okay, and the angle of voltage is 25 degree. So I will subtract 25 from 45, that is minus 25. Always remember, higher value is subtracted from the lower value. Okay, so higher value is 45 degree subtracted from 25 degree, and you will get the value of phi1, that is 20 degree. So I have found the value of phi1 over here. Similarly, I will find the phase difference, that is phi2, between V and I2. Is it okay? Okay, so V is constant. Remember, V is constant. Okay, because in parallel circuit we know that the voltage remain constant, only the current is different. So I find the phase angle between V and I1, and now I am finding between V and I2. Okay, so similarly, again, to find phi2, we will subtract a higher value. You can see, you can check in a question which is the higher value. between this 30 minus 30 and 25, which is higher, that is 25. Okay, minus 30 is lesser value, so we will subtract 25. We will write 25 minus of minus 30, which gives 55 degree. Okay, so the phi 2 is 55 degree and phi 1 is 20 degree. We will use this in our formula. Okay, in this formula, so I find the value of phi 1 and phi 2. Okay, now we just require to substitute the values in our given formula. So to find P1, okay, so to find the branch power in branch 1, so I will write power in branch 1. Okay, so power in branch 1, P1 is given as, we know the formula of P1, you can see over here. P1, that is formula for P is V into I1 cos phi 1. Okay, why I1 and phi 1? Because we are finding the power in branch 1, so we will use V into I1 cos phi 1. Okay, now we will substitute our values. What is value of V is 200. Okay, so 200 into I1 value is 10, and cos phi 1 value we just found, phi 1 value is 20 degree, so cos of 20 degree. Okay, cos of 20 degree. Okay, and that will give me the value of P1, which comes out to be 1.83 kilowatts. Okay, you can check by calculating by yourself. Okay, so this is the value of P1. Similarly, I will find Q1 value. Okay, and we know the formula for Q1. Q formula is V into I sine of phi. Okay, so I will substitute the values V into I1 sine of phi 1. Okay, substituting the value, V is 200 into I1 is 10 into sine of 20 degree, which gives me value of Q1, that comes out to be 0.68 kilowatts. Okay, so this is my Q1 value, and finally I will find my S1 value, which is very easy to find. The formula for finding S1 value is just V into I1. V is 200 and I1 is 10, so S1 value comes out to be 200 into 10, you know that is 2 KVA. Okay, so this is my S1 value. So I found the power, 3 types of power which I asked to find, that is oops, I made a mistake over here. Okay, so this is not KW, it is apparent it is reactive power, and it gives us KVAR, it is KW and KVA. So all 3 types of power I found in branch 1. Similarly, by using same formulas, I will find the power what is happening. I made a pardon for this. So power, POW, power in branch 2. Okay, so power in branch 2, we are going to find power in branch 2 by using same formula, that is P1 is equals to V. Now this time we will consider I2 into cos, similarly phi 2. Okay, by substituting the value, V is 200 and I2 is 20 into cos of phi 2 is 55 degree, we just calculated, So P1 sorry P2 let me correct my mistakes. P2, we are finding P2. So P2 is given as, by substituting this value you will get the answer of P2, which comes out to be 2.28 kilowatts. Okay, please note down the unit because that is important. Okay, so P2 is 2.28 kilowatt. Now I will find Q2, and it is given as V into I2 sine phi 2. Okay, by substituting the value 200 into I2 is 20 into sine of 55 gives me value of Q2, which is 3.28 KVAR. Okay, that is the unit. And finally the value for S2 is just V into I2, and that is V is 200 into I2 is 20, so S2 is given as 4 kVA. So this is my third power, S2. So I found all the three powers in each branch. Okay, and that what I require to find. The next part of this question, which says the also calculate the PF of the combined load, I will cover in a next video. Okay, thank you for listening.